Hello everybody, here I have the SQ8 Mini DV Camera. It's a 1080p camera, purchased from Gearbest for about £14. I've had a little play with it and it's pretty cool. So I'll open the box and I'll show you what the contents is. Comes in a little plastic container. All this stuff falls out. So you get a little instruction manual. One side of it is Chinese instructions and the other side is in English. So you shouldn't have no problems following the instructions there. You get a USB cable. It's not quite a micro USB connector at the end. If we just get that focused. But that plugs into the camera, that end. And then you have the other end, your normal USB connector. And you also get a video lead as well, which can plug back in. It can plug into the back of your television, or whatever sort of screen you have. Then you can view the camera live, basically on that. What's that? You also get like a little clip here, which can clip onto your clothes or whatever, or wherever you want to clip it. And you also get a little stand for it as well. That can clip onto there. I've not found no use for this really, especially as it's mainly a camera for the car. This is not something you can really sit on the dash because it'll just slide around and that. You do get this little bit with it which clips onto there. Oh. And I think it can be mounted and screwed somewhere for that. So that's that. Let's get the actual little device out then. There it is. Just make that out there. Push it out of there. Excuse the rain, it's raining and you might be able to hear the rain. Hope it's not too loud. But yeah, there's the camera. As you can see, it's really small. Let's get a little Lego figure. So it is tiny, but it's very compact. It's quite solid, well built. Okay, so we have the mode button there, and the on and off button around there. Turn it around, there's nothing there. So that's where your micro USB cable will go into, and there's also a slot for your TF card, your micro SD card there, and then we'll just back round to there again. On top, that's obviously where the camera is. It's very, very tiny, and the writing says 1920 1080p on there, if you can make that out. And at the back you have a little LED indicator there, which shows you the different modes that you're in and that. So that's pretty much it on there. I will tell you one thing, I can't seem to get the SD card out at the moment, but when you do put the SD card in, when I first put it in, it didn't actually go into the actual slot. It actually fell inside the whole camera, so I had to wiggle it around for it to come out. But you have to make sure it's touching the top and slide it into the actual slot. I think a few people have had that issue, but once that's in, that's fine. You can only also turn it on and plug it into a TV with your SD card on as well, for it to record. Okay, right. So what I'll do now, I'll show you how to turn it on and activating the different modes. So obviously to turn it on, you keep your finger on the on-off button, which is there, for about a second or two. Okay, now that's on. Now that, at the moment, it's a blue light. So that blue light indicates it is ready for 720p recording. Okay. To record in 720p, you just hit the on-off button once. Like that. It will blink, it will go off, and now that's recording in 720p. It obviously looks like it's not recording, but it is. And then to stop the recording, all you need to do is just press the on-off button, and then it's back to 720p mode, ready to record again. Now if you want 1080p mode, you just press mode once. Press mode once. I don't know if that's made it out there, but it's red. It's a red and bluey purpley colour now for 1080p. Don't know if you can make that out. Yeah, and it's red. It's a red and blue colour for 1080p. And same again, to stop recording in that, press that once, it will blink, go off, and it will start recording. So that's recording in 1080p mode as well. And then to stop it, press that and it's stopped. Okay, press mode again, it's a red light. Now you're in picture mode, so you can take pictures, 12 megapixel pictures. Let's take a picture of that. Okay, and to take a picture, you just press that once, and that's it. Picture's taken. And then when you press mode again, it'll go back to the blue light, which is 720p recording. The next one on it, you can activate the it's sort of like night vision. Now, to do the night vision, it's in 720p mode. You keep your finger on the on-off button for about 2 seconds. 1, 2. And it'll blink. It just blinks a little bit there. Now that means it's ready for night vision mode. And then you just click record. And that's recording in night vision mode. So stop that. And that's recording in night vision mode. So stop that. Change to 1080p. And same again, if you want the night vision mode, keep your finger on it for a couple of seconds. It blinked there, you see? Now that's in night vision mode for 1080p. Then to start recording in 1080p, bang, it's recording. Okay. Now the 1080p and 720p videos, I've managed to get some footage in my car, but I did find it a bit of an issue trying to mount the camera in my car with this, because it just wouldn't sit anywhere really. There's nowhere to put it. It would just slide around and that. So what I did, I used this handy little thing that comes with it. Now this camera clips into there quite easily. If you see there, there's two little sort of grooves in the camera there. They slot into that. Let me get focused. Okay, so what I'll do now, I'll show you. Slot them in there, like that. And then that's it. So that's slotted into there like that. And now you can put this on your clothing if you want, or on sunglasses, or on a belt, or anything like that. So I'll show you all them different sort of techniques right now, so you can see how they fit and what they look like. So you can have it on your glasses. So this is the footage from the glasses in 1080p. Not my glasses, by the way. And you can also have it clipped to your shirt or your t-shirt. This is 1080p again. And also get it attached to your belt as well. It's raining a bit outside, if you can hear that. Okay, so yeah, they are pretty cool, I think, really. This is actually quite good, really. It's very useful. You can pin it anywhere, really. It's pretty neat. Let me just show you the cable there. Plugs into there, like that. And then it charges through USB as well. So it's rechargeable battery, 200 milliamp battery, and you get recording time of about 100 minutes, or something like that. And 1080p is in 30 frames per second, I believe. Although there have been people saying that 1080p is only in 15 frames per second, but on the box they say 30 frames per second. So, and it supports up to 64 gigabytes of an SD card as well. I've only got a 16 gigabyte in this one at the moment. That's all I really need. But I think it's a really cool device, and I think the video quality is quite good, especially for car use and stuff. And I've just had a bit of fun with it as well, you know. It's quite discreet, so you can do some secret recording if you wish. But yeah. And then at this point, with that plugged in, you could get this little thing and plug that into your telly at the other end. And then you'll be able to see the live view of the camera on your telly. But yeah, plug that into your PC. A little menu will pop up, and you can access your videos and pictures quite easily and take them off there, and edit them as well. When it's charging or in use, it does get a little bit warm. But yeah, I've only really charged it for half an hour at a time, really. So the battery life seems to be okay. It's not failed on me yet. But what I'll do now is I will put some footage together of my journey to work and my journey from work, which I recorded yesterday. It's a little bit rainy, which is a bit disappointing, but I do sort of capture the best that I can do, really. And you'll see where I've mounted the camera as well, because there's nowhere to put the camera in the car, so I just had to clip it to my sun blocker above the head. So yeah, so you'll see them now. Hopefully that's a good angle there. Whoa. Minute delay.
home.
Okay, so that was the footage. Hope that was of some help. The audio isn't too bad with capturing audio, but the image is just what you need really. It's not out of this world, and it's not rubbish. It's just right. But I definitely recommend it for the price, £14 from GearBest. Even if you use it as a little toy for your kids, or even for yourself in the car. So yeah, I think that's everything really. I hope I've covered everything. If there are any questions, then please don't hesitate to ask. And please like my videos and subscribe. And there'll be more gadgets coming very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.